Good afternoon, family. Welcome to the Afro Latina Show. I am your host, Alicia Anabel Santos, La Diosa Dominicana, La Santera, coming to you from Arizona. Today is my last day here with my brother, and so I'm part sad. Um, Excited to see my girlfriend and daughter for sure, but I am sad to be leaving him because we live so far away, and I wish I could see him more often. And so I'm going to enjoy my last few hours with him. So, in addition to feeling sad about leaving, some other things came up in my writing this morning that make me sad. And so, that is why today's show is titled Releasing Self Hate. This is episode 120. If I'm being honest, this is not a episode that I want to record. And if I'm being extra honest, I probably won't stay. This probably will not be as long as my other shows because I don't know how ready I am to um, share my truth around self hate. So I'll tell you a story. I attended a women's retreat a couple of weeks ago, and there were some words. It was a writing exercise, and during the exercise, we were to identify some emotions that come up around fear. And it could be procrastination, self worth, feeling unworthy, alone, depressed, things around fear. Like, what have been the things? When I think fear, I think this. And so it could be procrastinating, it could be not following through, it could be not showing up for yourself. But there was a moment on the list. Well, oh, I can't share it because I don't have the journal close enough. It was this long list of labels around fear, self-doubt, and on and on. And then the word was said, self-loathing. The moment I heard the word self-loathing, my stomach got sick. I got ill. I felt a little bit nauseous and my chest got tight. And what up, bro? It's all right. What's up? This is my show. I can do what I want. Ah. Um, so the moment I heard the word self-loathing, my chest got tight and it was hard for me to breathe. And I knew that there was something around that word that I needed to sit with. There's a lot as a writer and as a producer and the writer of Afro Latinos, The Untold Story, that I've written about in terms of self hate and hating yourself for um, your color, your identity, your culture, your traditions, like all of these things that have been passed down um, through oppression and being part of a marginalized group. And so this self hate, we've been taught and programmed and conditioned to hate ourselves. But the self hate that I'm reflecting on these days is not only about my identity and my blackness, right? Identifying as an Afro Latina woman, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Alicia and all the ways that Alicia hates herself. And this weekend, I was triggered. My brother and I are super tight, but there are also things about our past that we joke about that are triggers for me around that the way in which men in Dominican culture are revered and put first. And not just Dominican culture, I would say Latino culture. And because I'm Latina, I will only speak to that. The men are served first. They're held, they're on this pedestal, and they are the end all be all in our societies and our communities. And so part of My upbringing has been to resist that, right? Serving a man and this, and this. Like I was always going against and rebelling all of the things that were expected of me as this good Latina woman, right? What I hadn't realized though was that the self hatred that I feel is so deep that I don't know how to even access it because it's so deep. So when I hear the word self-loathing, it's such a loaded word. The self-hate is so deep that I kind of want to push it away. Like the Alicia that I am today is all about this healing, right? This trying to be peaceful and creative and an inspiration for others. But the truth is that what I'm feeling is this hatred that I feel toward myself was passed down. I picked that shit up along the way, and I'm really upset about that. I'm angry about that. You know, we're not allowed to be angry. You know, one of the things I just wrote these things. I'm like, wow, they hate girls. The world hates girls. The world hates women. Women hate themselves. Because those are things that I want to reflect on, right? The world hates women, and we hate ourselves. So many of us, I have circles that we're all about self-love and affirming one another and lifting one another and trying to hold a mirror to each other of a different truth that we are worthy, that we are capable, that we are beautiful, that we are loved, that we are strong, that we are fierce, like this fucking mantra. But have we released the self-hate? How do we release the self-hate? I do not have the answer for that. I can spend hours talking about my spiritual and religious practice, but I will tell you that this idea of releasing hate hurts my heart deeply. So that's where we are today. I This is like part one of a series. I will come back. I will continue to talk about this. We will continue to talk about this. I just can't talk about it now because I'm here with my brother and also because I haven't processed that and it hurts. I'm very emotional right now. So let us meditate, sit comfortably, put your hand where you need them, and let's inhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm sorry, I don't even know how to guide us in this meditation. As you think about the word self-hate and self-loathing, what are some of the things that you have been taught or conditioned to hate about yourself? For me, it is my strength, my voice, my confidence, my looks, my body, the way I speak, my mind, that I should stay quiet, that I should know my place, that I'm not as good as a man, that I'm not as capable as a man, that I'm not as capable as a white person, that I'm not white enough. that I'm not smart enough. What have we been taught to hate about ourselves? As I sit here feeling everything that I'm feeling, I hope that you're feeling it too for you. We will get to a place where I talk about how we can do some of this, but at this moment, all I want you to do is feel it. And I want you to know that you are loved and that you were born with amazing gifts and abilities, that there really isn't anything that you can't achieve. And so, even this moment of hating yourself, of hating the skin you were born in, the gender you were born in, whatever the thing is that you hate about yourself because you were taught to hate it, we will have more conversations about how to undo that. But today, we're just feeling it and allowing it to kind of wash through us. And I hope we understand that it isn't ours. How we can release it, we're going to work on that. We're going to figure that out. I'm going to continue to kind of study and read and answer some questions for myself. So when you're ready, come out of meditation. I preach love all the time. And so I think for me, one of the hardest things about this journey that I'm at right now is this admitting to myself that there are things that I hate about myself because I preach a different truth and I walk with a different truth because my truth is love. I am love. I know that. But there are some things that broke me, that broke my heart, my spirit. And it's poison. And so with each rising, with each day that I continue to do my morning pages and this practice of recording a daily diary, I'm digging deeper into my soul and answering the questions that I've perhaps pushed to the side. And so we're going to be good to ourselves. We're going to get off of this, we're going to get out of this podcast, this vlog, and we're going to go do something fun. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to eat some ice cream. We're going to buy some chocolate. We're going to give ourselves some love because we are not going to sit and wallow in the shit that other people put on us, because we are going to find a way together to get the fuck up out of it. So with that, my intention for today is to be love and enjoy the last few hours with my brother. I'm sending you love. If you like what you hear, share it with all your people. Subscribe to my YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Leave your reviews. Hit me up with an email. If there's something that really affects you that you want to just kind of dialogue. info.aliciaannabelle@gmail.com. I'm wishing you all an amazing, amazing Sunday and an incredible week. Um, I'll be in New York in a few hours. So I'll see ya. Peace.